Melina loved to play in the park with her friends. Each weekend, she would swing on the monkey bars, glide down the slide, and twirl on the merry-go-round.
But one afternoon, Melina noticed that she was all alone on the playground. No one was gliding down the slide, and no one was going around on the merry-go-round. Where is everyone? She wondered. Finally, she noticed her friends, Pamela, William, and Jacob, playing in the field with a group of other kids.
However, they weren't playing tag, and they weren't playing football. It was a game she'd never seen before. "What are you guys doing?" asked Melina. "We're playing a new game," answered Pamela. "What do you have to do?" said Melina.
It's sort of like tag, but you have to tap the person's bum like a drum and shout, "Bum drum!" Like this. Pamela chased Jacob and used his bum as a drum, shouting, "Bum drum!" Melina's friends laughed.
But Melina did not see why the game was so funny. It was weird. What made the bum drum fun? "Come play with us, Melina," said Jacob. Melina didn't say anything. She didn't want to play the game, but she was afraid to speak up. "I'll start," said William. He ran forward and tapped Melina's bum, shouting, "Bum drum!"
Melina felt like crying. She really didn't like this game. Without saying goodbye, she ran back to her mom and asked to go home. When the next Saturday came around, Melina felt sad. Though it was a beautiful day, she was afraid to go to the park. She was afraid that her friends would want her to play the bum drum game, and she didn't want to. It was a bum drum conundrum.
While eating breakfast, Melina's mom noticed that her daughter was not dressed to go out to play. "Don't you want to go to the park today?" her mom asked. "No," said Melina glumly, poking her pancakes. "But you always want to go to the park." "It's not fun anymore," Melina said sadly. "Why not?" "My friends all want to play this game that I don't like."
Melina explained the game to her mother, and how bad she felt when she was forced to play. After listening quietly, her mother said, "Melina, don't be afraid to speak up if you don't feel comfortable. People should never make you do something that you don't want to do. You should never be afraid to say no. Even if they get mad?"
"They're not real friends if they get mad." Melina nodded in understanding, looking at her mother hopefully. "Can we go to the park after all?" Melina's mom smiled. "Of course." When Melina got to the park, she felt afraid again. She was worried that her friends would get mad at her for not wanting to play the bum drum game. But she remembered what her mommy said, and she knew she had to say no. William ran up to her.
It's okay, take your time. Okay. "Hey Melina, we're playing bum drum. Come play." Melina took a deep breath and said, "No." "Huh? I don't want to play." "Why not?" "I don't like that game." William yelled at the other kids who were playing the game. "Hey, Melina doesn't want to play the bum drum."
The kids walked over and started whispering to each other. "Why not? It's fun," said Jacob. "Well, it's not fun for me. You can play, but I don't want to," answered Melina firmly. "But everyone else is playing. You should too," said Pamela. A girl with a ribbon in her hair stepped forward. "I don't like this game either," she said shyly. "Do you want to go climb the spider net with me instead?" asked Melina. "Sure." So Melina and the girl with the ribbon went to play on the spider net.
William didn't understand why Melina did not want to play. As he walked home from the park that afternoon, he decided to ask his father about it. "Melina didn't want to play the bum drum with us," said William. "You asked her, and she said no?" his dad asked. "Well," said William, "the first time she played, we just started and then she got upset. When we told her to play with us today, she said that she didn't want to."
"You should always ask first," said his dad. "It sounds to me like Melina didn't want to play in the first place." "But the bum drum is so fun. Why wouldn't she want to play?" "That's her decision, William, and you need to respect it. Remember that people like different things, and that you have to listen when people say no. You wouldn't like it if someone made you give them a kiss, would you?" "Ew, no, kisses are gross," said William in disgust.
Exactly. Now do you understand how you made Melina feel? William realized the mistake he had made and said, "I think I do. Thanks, Dad." The next day, everyone was at the park. Melina and her new friend were playing Pirates on the Jungle Gym when William came up to see them.
Melina, I'm so sorry for making you play the bum drum. I should have asked first.
Okay.
I know now that you should never make someone do something they don't want to do. So, can I play with you two? He asked hopefully. Melina looked at her new friend who nodded with a smile. Sure, Melina answered happily. And so the friends had learned two very important lessons. Melina had learned not to be afraid to say no, and William had learned to always ask permission.
The end.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.